Not where I belong, not where I belong. I'm so far from home, so far from home. Not where I belong, not where I belong. So far from home. Not where I belong. I'm so far from home.
I don't know. I mean, I understand not everyone's gonna have a healthy mindset or like the best mindset when it comes to dealing with shit or healing other helping like hear other people's like issues or like just talking to other people with their problems. And I get that, not something you not something you have to do. You're required or should feel susceptible to doing. But there's something that has to fucking wait. But if you when you're someone who everyone talks about the problems with, it fucking sucks because. Not near anything of those. I'm not near any of those. Good. Because if you're someone who has to deal with those issues, spoken by a large percentage of people, it just fucking just a mindset gets all fucking warped, Now, a lot of friends I had, I've had people tell me their issues, rant to me about problems, whatever you call it, whatever. And whatever they could do. I like helping people, but it gets to a point where I've heard so much shit from everyone, it starts affecting my own mood. I don't know. It's like, those movies, what was it called? Those sound thing, I forgot what it's called, the sound wave, what are called? Like this, like, nostalgia type feeling shit, where you feel a little depressed, all that crap, I like how ways used to be. Yeah, similar type of mood, where, like, when you hear the people's, like, I understand, I like being helpful, and it's helping people, and I get that, but sometimes you just gotta say, I can't take it anymore. I can't be bothered listening to people's feelings constantly, or having people rant to me about issues. Like, again, I understand why people do it. It's just like, it's just a terrible mindset afterwards because, yeah, I understand therapists. Like, I understand therapy. I mean, therapy is like, yeah, that's good and all that. People aren't actually gonna go to it and actually use you as a fucking therapist. It's like, well, I mean, I'm not saying like it's like, oh yeah, my parents fucking, yeah, my girlfriend's, I just got a bad relationship, something like that. Yeah, some issues I'm fine talking with you about, like, we're just like, this is a joke, like, just like more like, hey, conversational bits, but sometimes it's borderline. Sometimes it's just borderline, like, yeah, I'm used to as a fucking therapist, and if you want to talk about your problems, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking listen to you about it all the time. It's like, I don't know, I get it, but it's not healthy because it's can tell a lot like who you could talk with and who your friends and who are just like friend people who you speak with. I mean, and people just want to talk about it. I get it, but sometimes it's borderline. It just says like, yeah, I don't give a shit about you anymore. I don't give a shit about you. You're just here just to be here. And if I don't need you for something, I'm just gonna toss you out the window. And at that point, it's just like, why? Even still be around them. It's fucking weird. I mean, a lot of those people have kind of like a lot of people I cut off. I got older, but like when you're younger, like teenager, and depression was really an issue. Depression was really an issue for you. Having all that shit stacked on top of it, never really helped. Never really helped. It only made things worse, and yeah. And never go to the long game, mate. Never will go to the long game. I'm really getting nothing here. Are you fucking kidding me? I may have to relocate again. Whatever. I can keep talking about this shit. And the story is basically just keep a watchful eye on like of the people who do use you and the people who actually mean well to talk with you. which which I found in this community. I have actually people I enjoy talking with instead of just people this piece of shit. By the way, go away if you're here. By the way, I hear you. Go away. Shoo. I mean, you no harm. I'm talking about depression and all that shit. It sounds bad, I know, but hey, I don't want to fight. I'll leave if you want. I've actually heard someone who's just Mumble. Probably Mumble, thinking about it, honestly. I don't know. What else can I talk about? I'm gonna relocate. I can't be bothered. Oh, I'm F5 and spamming. It's honestly kind of annoying. Viewers. Sorry if you're watching. I mean, if you're my whole... I find this thing, I'm saying that that's annoying. Fuck my whole entire conversation bit for my commentary system. That's a fucking depression type shit. It's like, come on. COVID. So that's been practically impacting everyone's mental state. I mean, for me, I kind of always used to being alone, from some standpoint. It's kind of sad if you say it out loud. It's fucking sad as shit. But when you have a COVID, I felt me for a long while. I mean, it wasn't like completely used to being alone, but being that guy who wasn't always top tier. Hey, let's go hang out at classes and all that stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where my standpoint was. I mean, I saw people I'd chat with. But it wasn't completely just a whole entire loner who was eventually gonna turn to a school shooter. Hello. What do we have here? Did I come over here earlier? No, I did not. Ooh. Cave. Do I dare take a peek? You know what? Fuck, it's worth. Of course, that's Kel's area. I just backtracked all the way to his area.
As you go, you actually end up with more levels because of how the level scaling works. XP will mean a little bit less and you get less from it. So I'm actually really smart at the moment if you think about it. Like, big bush I haven't found any structure features and stuff. It's got a lot more of a normal and stuff. I haven't seen a single mod, actually. I don't even know what I'm saying. I haven't seen a single mod. Start doing bits. Proj, fine. Prot. Get prot. Okay, we're 3/4 prot. That's a bit. Yeah. But we can do this. Power 2. How about? Ooh, baby. Okay, we need 3 levels for that. That's fine. I thought there was coal around us for a second. I thought maybe if it's right there, I'll just nab it so I can quickly get the power book. Go for power 3. Slap us over there, but it looks like a pain in the ass to get to. This water's going right up, so I'm not going to check it just yet unless I completely run out of options. Oh!
Hey, please. Fuck! Alright, whatever.